welcome to my channel again. Today is the 14th of April 2023 and I have some good news. So here is the engine of the 1974 Kawasaki S1B that I made a video a while back about it. Ours is brown of course, but originally it was green. So hopefully in the future we will do a restoration of that bike, or at least manage to make it work again, and hopefully painting it back to its original color. Here is its engine. I am going to show you a close-up of the engine, and then I'm going to show you the condition of it. Basically, the engine was stuck from one cylinder, and we managed, well, my dad managed to unstuck it. Basically, the piston was stuck in the cylinder, and it also unfortunately caused the ring to be broken. The second one, of course. The first one is fine, but the second one got broken in the process. So we are going to get a new whole kit, so a piston kit, which includes two rings as well as the pins, the pin and the circlips. When it comes to the Kawasaki S1 engine, it is a 250cc, so it is quite small and basic since it's a two-stroke. So it's much more simple than a four-stroke engine, at least from my perspective. And here one can see that it is disassembled in three parts. Here are the heads, which basically are flat heads because they are of a two-stroke engine, so no valves or anything, of course. Yeah, I will show you a close-up of this engine as well as of this block and the engine itself, the remainder of the engine which is still on the bike itself. So I am going to show you the engine turning as well. I also uploaded a YouTube short of the engine, and you can see it as well. So now here are the close-up shot. These are of course the three barrels, and these are the three pistons. They are 0.5, so a bit oversized than the stock. I will bring the kit also 0.5, so of course, because we will not be boring it, so will remain the same. Because here the cylinder is perfect actually, so it doesn't have any hits or something. It's perfect, each and every one. So the three of them is perfect, so we don't have to do a rebore. Yeah, of course this one, the slim one, is the middle one and marked made in Japan. Even the others, and one could see S1, marking that this is the 250 version of the Kawasaki Triples, so the smallest one from all of them, because there is the S1, the S2, which is then a 350cc, which is quite rare. I've never seen one in Malta. Then I don't think they ever came to Malta, the 350, I'm not sure. Then there is the 400, the S3, and then there is the H1, which is a 500cc, a mad bike. My uncle has one. And there is the H2, which is the 750cc. The H1 originally was called the Widowmaker, and the H2 then also was called the Widowmaker. Of course, the 500 was the first one that was issued originally, so that was the original Widowmaker, and then the H2 took over. Yeah, so they are, it is quite simple, the barrel. I will show you the other part, the bottom part of the engine, of course, because this is only the barrels. But yeah, it's still a very good condition here, so we don't have to do anything actually, apart from cleaning, etc. Yeah, it's lovely. I will take a shot of these from above for you to see it. It is very simple. That's what I like also about 2-stroke. They are more simple than the 4-strokes. So here is the bike itself, the Kawasaki S1 250, and here is the engine. Of course the top part is not there because I've just showed it to you. I will turn the engine for you to see it. I am turning, obviously. I'm kicking the bike with my hand, if that makes sense. So I'm using the kickstart to turn the engine for you to observe. It's quite a simple engine, Here are the carbs. And finally the engine is released, because as I showed you in the first video that I made about this bike, it was seized from this one, from this cylinder here. So yeah, those two were okay, but this one had a stuck piston in the barrel, and now it's free, loose, and we can also rebuild it once the kit firstly is bought, because I haven't bought it yet, and then installed. Yeah. Furthermore, thanks to our friend Andrew, who provided me with this one. We didn't have this cover and he gave it to us, so thanks a lot, Andrew. Andrew has a really nice Kawasaki S3, so the 400cc one, and it used to be raced. It's quite a popular bike here in Malta, because in the history of motorcycle racing here in Malta, it was quite popular, that bike. Yeah, maybe someday I do a video about it. Andrew's 400, now it's standard apparently though, because it was restored then and made in a standard form, so it's no longer customized. Super. Finally, I would also like to say that I am currently restoring a Yamaha TTR from 1993. It's a 250cc enduro bike. It's quite awesome. I really love this model, and finally I got my hands on one last November. I think it was last November, yeah, in 2022. My dad is currently restoring it, and it has just been freshly painted. Lovely purple bluish color, more purple, because there is the blue version and the purple one. This is the purple version. Here's the front end, and there are other parts which are already ready. Yep, that's the spring, because it's monoshock at the back. Excellent. You can follow me on Instagram as well. I am posting also progress pictures of this bike, and hopefully in the future, once we have progressed more on this bike, I will do a video about it too. Today I've just been connected by Cycle World, the supplier of Yamaha parts here in Malta, and I've just bought new bellows as well for it. They're okay, but this one has a slight tear in it, so yeah, might as well change it. I bought the original one to be exactly the same color, purple. I will go and pick it next week. Cheers, and thanks for following me, and I will keep you updated regarding this project too. Thank you.